Okay, so Marcus Smart is late getting over here to Jimmy Butler out of a baseline out of bounds. Al Horford has to switch his screen. Marcus Smart's going to have to stay over here and take Bam Adebayo. What is Al Horford doing? You can't leave. So now Jimmy Butler's catching this in the charge circle. Immediate double, immediate open triple. Okay, if you are Jaylen Brown, could you see the ball and Jimmy Butler? Kind of an important player to not just ignore. What was that? He's back in the charge circle. Complete laziness on offense. Al Horford gets by Max Strus. Bam Adebayo has to step up and help. Jason Tatum has got to be cutting baseline right here. This is a drop-off pass for a layup if you do. If you just flare to the three-point line standing around, now you let Jimmy Butler guard both of these Celtics players. So now Al Horford, instead of having a drop-off pass for a layup, has to throw a skip pass cross-court. It's an easy steal for Jimmy Butler, and here go the Heat. Max Strus dunk. Jason Tatum has got to get his feet set in a defensive stance. You're moving your feet all over the place. So because your feet aren't set, instead of your first step being, okay, I got to get over this screen, your first step is going right into the screener. So now you're going to be trying to get over this screen for 3 hours. And now Jimmy Butler's just in ISO mode with Grant Williams and drop coverage. What is Jason Tatum doing? Why is he staring at Kyle Lowry, who just picked his dribble up and Robert Williams III is fine? If there was help, it'd come from here anyways. You're not helping. You're just standing in the middle of nowhere. Get out to Jimmy Butler. What was that? This is atrocious transition defense. Could Marcus Smart not complain here and just sprint back? Don't worry about the ball when it's across half court. You got to get to Caleb Martin. Grant Williams, too. You're just standing in the corner. You should be sprinting back as well. If you just stand in the corner, you're not going to get back. So Marcus Smart's complaining, Grant Williams is doing whatever that was, and Caleb Martin's off and running. What is this? Marcus Smart is taking Jimmy Butler here. So that means Robert Williams III has to take Caleb Martin. What is going on? Where's Marcus Smart going? So we're just going to leave Jimmy Butler. This is a practice 3. So Marcus Smart is going to get beat by Jimmy Butler here. If Grant Williams wants to step up and help here, that's fine. Robert Williams III has got to stay home here. I mean, come on. You have 4 Celtics players in the paint right now guarding Jimmy Butler. Yeah, the perimeter's open for business. Terrible communication on this switch. If the Celtics are switching, it has to be communicated now. So Marcus Smart is ready to guard. Look at this. Marcus Smart just communicated a switch. Jimmy Butler's already come off the screen. Too late. You're just completely ignoring Butler. This is absurd. If Jason Tatum is going to double, then Derek White has got to rotate over on this cut. And then Jaylen Brown would rotate up here. Smart would come to the corner, and this is where Tatum ends up. If nobody rotates, this is a layup line. I mean, some of these shots I can make. This is another horrible switch. If Jason Tatum is switching onto Jimmy Butler, the screener, and that's what ends up happening, you must get underneath the screener. Look at Jason Tatum switching over the top. So that's going to require backside help, and PJ Tucker's got to shoot around 3. You cannot go underneath a screen when there is a mile of space to go over. It's just going to take you too long to get under. Look at how long it takes Al Horford to get under. So now Grant Williams got to worry about the ball instead of, Jimmy Butler, who again just gets a practice 3 out of this. Okay, if you are Jason Tatum here, there's a loose ball. As the first guy back in transition, you've got to start to get back now. You can get back in the play if Marcus Smart comes up with this. But if you just stand and watch, look at this. So now Jimmy Butler's got you, right? That's going to require a double team now in transition. So instead of Jason Tatum easily being able to guard the ball and Jaylen Brown being able to stay here, Jaylen Brown's got to take Jimmy Butler. Easy assist. I know that Robert Williams III guarding Jimmy Butler on the perimeter is not great, but you gotta at least try. Robert Williams III has all the time in the world here to get in a defensive stance with his feet set. This isn't even sort of a defensive stance. So this is just an easy cooking. What is Al Horford doing? Is he seeing that Jimmy Butler is clearly playing the passing lane? I mean, you might as well have just handed that right to him. It's coast-to-coast layup line. Again, Jason Tatum is just staring at the ball. What are you planning on doing here? Were you planning on coming to help from all the way over here? No. So all you just did was ignore Kyle Lowry for no reason. Catch and shoot. Okay, so Jimmy Butler's done nothing here. Oh, and Derek White is already backpedaling. Look at this. You're already backpedaling. Jimmy Butler hasn't dribbled yet. So you're not going to be able to guard him one-on-one. You need to get up and force him into help, which is right here. See, you're trying to guard him one-on-one. You're just backpedaling the entire way. You just backpedaled into giving up an open jumper. What is it with these Celtics switches? If you are Grant Williams, get up. Be ready to guard Jimmy Butler if you're switching. Where are you? Pfft. So this is just Jimmy Butler takes 2 dribbles and is open. Let's add a free throw to it too. Okay, if you are planning on running drop coverage off of a Jimmy Butler pick and pop, then Al Horford must be in a defensive stance with his feet set. Look at Al Horford. You're not even sort of. You're instantly backpedaling this way. So when Jimmy Butler pops to the three-point line, how in the world are you going to get over to Jimmy Butler? You're not even close to ready to guard him. He's hard enough to guard when you are ready to guard him. It's just rip and go right in the lane. What is Marcus Smart doing here? Stop. If you are guarding the ball, and it's Jimmy Butler especially, focus on the ball. Look at Marcus Smart here. Look at him take his eye off the ball right here. Why? What are you looking at? So here it comes again. Stop. Look at him not looking at the ball again. Okay, so now this is an open 3? Like, what? If you're Marcus Smart, you cannot be feeling out a screen. When this screen gets set, you can start guarding it if you want to get over the top of it, if you want to switch it. But you're already trying to worry about a screen that's never set. So you're moving all over the place, and now Jimmy Butler's just got a lane right to the cup. On Jason Tatum, what is he doing? You stay connected to Kyle Lowry. Stop. Stay with Kyle Lowry. Marcus Smart is fine. What? Why are you stopping? So, easy handoff, catch and shoot. I mean, this is just sad. If you're Derek White and you're hedging the screen, you have to get up. Jimmy Butler cannot turn the corner on a hedge. Come on, really? So this is a layup line. Bucket +1, too. There is no time on the shot clock out of this baseline out of bounds. There's 2 seconds. Marcus Smart cannot switch too early here. When Max Strus comes off of what you think is going to be a handoff, then you switch. But look at Marcus Smart. He's already switching right now. Max Strus hasn't gone anywhere. So, you give the Heat the one look they could have.